for the shore, my friend. The forest is on fire. You can see the smoke climb high into the night. Don't be afraid, my friend, to follow the desire in your heart. You'll always know which road is right. Don't think you're leaving me behind. Don't think you're leaving me behind.
So once we hit Bogged, that's when you head south, and we decided to take the east road down to Louth, where you cross the bridge to the western side. If you want to head to Trilby Station, we stayed at Trilby for 2 nights, which was fantastic, worth every penny. Then from there we moved down, had a look at Tilpa, where you're on the western side, but you cross back to the eastern side. We did, and made our way down, right down, then you turn right, head into Wilkenya, and to get to Neelagari, where we stayed, Neelagari Station, you had to go down on the western side, which we did. We spent a night there, down there, then down into Menindee, and this is where we are now. We're in Menindee, and we're going to head out to Kinchega, have a look around there, and after that we'll be moving on to Mungo. So, good fun. So we spent the night at Menindee, and we'll just head in, fuel up before we head out to Kinchega National Park.
You'll always know which road is right. Don't think you're leaving me behind. Don't think you're leaving me behind. I'll find a way, I'll take my thousands of mistakes that broke me down into the dust I am today. I'll light them up in flames, for I wade deep into the water. Let these ocean waves take me away.
Okay, heading into Kinchega National Park. We're going to go and have a look at the woolshed, and then a bit of a drive around, and then head out to the homestead to see what it's got on offer. Where the Barkindji people have lived for over 35,000 years.
Well, I am just come down from Sydney town, Jack and rum for a penny, saw me botany bound, my penance paid, my liberty found. I'll take me a life of leisure. I was told by a wealthy American man, better get you to Van Diemen's Land. There's a bevy of beauties, bonnet in hand, and there's no enough boys to please them. I'm a he-drum, ho-drum, scallywag and hoodlum. Come now, lassie, won't you take my hand? You're a top wee cracker, I'm a bold Rumjacker with 2 fish suppers and a paraffin lamp.
So here's the Kinchega Woolshed, built in 1875 with over 6 million sheep shorn here in its 97 years of operation.
I'm Scottish born and Australian bred. I'm strong in the arm and soft in the head, though I'm a Gatling gun in your Manitoba bed. And your old one I didn't fear him, but I love like a devil and I fight like hell. If the left doesn't tickle you, the right one will. I'll swing like a bloody cathedral bell, and I'll share you a jar report. I'm a he-drum, ho-drum, scallywag and hoodlum. Come now, lassie, won't you take my hand? You're a top wee cracker, I'm a bold Rumjacker with 2 fish suppers and a paraffin lamp. You feel the same tonight when you strip to your boots by the cold moonlight. When you slap my face and you pull me tight, beg a jock, don't ever leave me. You're a he-drum, ho-drum, scallywag and hoodlum. Come now, laddie, sure I'll take your hand. Bring a bottle of bucky and you might get lucky with your 2 fish suppers and your paraffin lamp. He-drum, ho-drum, scallywag and hoodlum. Come now, lassie, won't you take my hand? You're a top wee cracker, I'm a bold Rumjacker with 2 fish suppers and a paraffin lamp. And a paraffin
what's left of the old boiler from the PS Providence, the worst accident on the Darling, which occurred on the 9th of November 1872. After a few beers in Menindee, the fellas, they jumped back on and stoked the fire, and the boiler, however, hadn't been refilled, and caused it to explode, killing all but one person on board. It blew the old Chinese cook into a nearby tree. Geez, have a look at the river levels in this old shot of the paddle steamer. And have a look at them now, wow.
Don't think you're leaving me behind. I'll find a way, I'll take my thousands of mistakes that broke me down into the dust. I am the day. I'll light 'em up in flames, for I wade deep into the water. Let these ocean waves.
So here's Trace, she's just having a look in the van. We had a bit of a dust problem, and we found the problem just under the light there. They forgot to put some Celastic. They didn't seal it correctly, so we just put a bit of tape on and we've got it sorted. Okay, off to Kinchega Homestead. Here we go.
I've fallen ill, my friend. It's time I should retire to my home. Never stop until you're free. But if you will, my friend, please burn me in the fire. When I've gone, give my ashes to the sea. Don't think you're leaving me behind. Don't think you're leaving me behind.
Nothing much remains anymore, which is a shame. It was built on the edge of the Billabong in the 1870s, and they used the Billabong not just for irrigation but for swimming and fishing. They'd block the water getting back into the river as the levels dropped. Here's a Menindee hotel where Burke and Will stayed. Reached Menindee on the 15th of October in 1860, taking over 2 months to get here from Melbourne. It was a fairly slow journey, and they were overloaded. Well, geez, here we are, Sunset Strip. Have a look at it. We're on the banks of the Menindee Lakes, which holds more than 3 times volume of water than Sydney Harbour, apparently, when full. Sunset Strip gets its name from the sensational sunsets on the lake, which is now a dust bowl. The lake dried up in 2002 and has been dry ever since. When it was full, many Broken Hill residents would normally come out to their holiday homes, but these homes are lucky to be worth half the value now. What used to be Broken Hill's main water supply, the government now, they're looking at finding water through bores and decommission the whole lakes. Gone are the days of yachts, ski boats and tinnies chasing yellowbelly and yabbies.
Don't think you're leaving me behind. I'll find a way, I'll take my thousands of mistakes that broke me down into the dust. I am the day. I'll light 'em up in flames, for I wade deep into the water. Let these ocean waves take me away.
Heading into Lake Pamamaroo, I think that's how you say it. We're just looking for a bit of a camp for the night, and don't really like the look of these clouds that are coming in Looks like there's a bit of rain in there. And the last thing we want to do is get stuck out here in this dirt when we want to get to Mungo tomorrow.
Learn to be still, my friend. I know that you are tired. I have seen the colors faded in your eyes. There'll come a day, my friend, when everything is quiet for a while. Another place, another time. Don't think you're leaving me behind. Don't think you're leaving me behind.
So with blue skies, we head back into Kinchega National Park to go and camp at a spot we looked at earlier in the day. And beautiful spot right on the Darling, overlooking the Darling River, and that's what you got to do when you're doing the Darling River run. Try and get as much of the Darling River in as you can. I don't know what this is. It's a bit of carnage. Looks like an emu egg and an echidna. I don't know, the remains of an echidna. It's time to get a shot. It's a beautiful afternoon here on the Darling in Kinchega National Park. Just have a look over there. We've got 3 roos and a duck having a graze and a bit of a get together. Bit of cloud cover, which I'm hoping brings some colour to the sky. Well, that's it for me, so hopefully I've got a shot, and I'll get back and see what Trace has got cooking up.
What am I getting? Beer.
Okay, got another feed happening. Wonder what it's going to be. Sausages, eggs, bacon.
Just foil, so I saved you looking for a...
Tomatoes, onion, mushroom.
Corn.
Oh, corn.
Frittata.
What's it called?
It's called a frittata. That's going to be a frittata.
And
they're just sausages.
Is it a frittata or a frittata?
Or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I reckon it'll taste good. You know what, Trey?
Hang on.
Sneak preview of the frittata. So tonight it's time to look forward to some leftover Menindee pizza, a sausage and a frittata. Well, it doesn't take much rain for this to turn into slop. Geez, I'm glad we reversed in here last night, just so I can drive straight out. I think we're in for a bit of a slippery time though. There's another car come to grief just up there, and now I've come to grief. Shit to a blanket. Shit to a blanket, look at it. It's all up under her rims and everywhere. It's just... You're having fun, Trace? Look at it. There's mud and shit everywhere. Come on, track, dry out. At least we're not in quarantine. Patience, patience, patience. Had another bloke, he just went past. He had muddies on, no load. Lady in the little forester up there, she's still stuck. We'll get there. Might only get to the next campsite, but we'll get somewhere. Here we are, clearing a bit of track. They're going in. See if they can help. See how we go. Look at these big boulders, look at the mud. It's starting to dry out though. Look at that, bloody. Yeah, still pretty damp, but we'll see how we go. I'm just moving these bloody mud boulders off the road because that little Subi's just not going to have the clearance to get over them. Those bloody clouds are going too, which is great. Looks like we're in for more rain, which would have been not good. And anyhow, the afternoon sun's coming over, it's about 12 o'clock. So hopefully dry out a bit better. I'll have to use the tracks to get out, I'll use them, and bloody away we go. Once I get on this solid stuff, I'll be good to go. Well, there we go, the Nissan that just passed us has gone down. Poor buggers, and they got 2 kids on board.
We ain't hurting nothing, we're just Muddin.
Yep, well, we're getting the max tracks down, so it's time to go. You beauty, we're out. Anyhow, not gone because it's time to help this other lady. The fella's come along and going to snatch her out. It's all good. If the track's there, she'll get out. Good. Well, high range first up didn't work, but we got the max tracks out, put it into low, and yeah, once we got onto the main tracks, we were right to go.
I've been counting all my coins and it looks like I'm heading forward, but I got no place to go. Pack my things and I'll leave my sorrows and find a new home and bright tomorrow, but
So thanks to Mark, who came along at the right time, helped snatch Liz out, and quick beer and on our way.
But I know of a better place. Sandy beaches and wide open space. Take me down to that sleepy hollow, a cigarette and a road to follow. Squeeze my soul so I can find my way home.
Well, we're not going to make it to Mungo this afternoon, so we decided to head back into Menindee and to the Menindee Cafe and get some of their beautiful wood-fired pizzas.
In search of the sounds of the Delta, and I should be more like.
Well, that's the way to do it after you've been stuck in the mud all morning.
Looked at myself.
I'll have a go at that. Yum. Let's get back. So back at Menindee Lakes Caravan Park. Didn't think we'd be here for another night, but anyhow. There's the fellas who saved the day, worth every penny. Would have been there for a lot longer if we didn't have them on board. Another time when you just can't feel the pedals because of the mud on your boots. It gets everywhere.
Flash noodle.
What do you call this, Trey?
Flash noodle.
Oh, it smells great.
Should open a restaurant.
You should open a restaurant.
Take me down to that sleepy hollow, cigarette and a road to follow. Squeeze my soul so I can find my way home. Squeeze my soul so I can find my way home.